Champ.
I'm going to scratch this off and say great start.
Okay.
Let's see who can get it.
Oh, one of the riders from the outside tried to make it happen and nearly pulled it off. It's one of the Geico Honda men. Not going to happen. It's the 46 of Amart, Alex Martin on the 1110 mods. Honda has got the whole shot. He's got Rattray and Dakotas. And Dakotas in the 66 takes the line from Rattray, then loses the spot right back.
Loses 2 spots as Dean Wilson is second. How about Alex Martin put in some strong rides? He was 10th in Moto 1, grabs the whole shot here in Moto 2.
Yeah, he has really come on strong the last 3 or 4 races. That is the 19 of Tomac, your fastest qualifier down.
Is that Baggett or no? It's Tickle. After a 5th in Moto 1, Tickle is down off the start with Seeley and Tomac and I believe a Yamaha rider there.
That might be one of the Star Racing Yamaha riders. That was Seeley down in the Lucas Oil Troy Lee Honda. Bad luck there for Tomac, your fastest qualifier. Said the only thing that's missing, actually both Tickle and Tomac told me today, their whole problem all season long has just been starts. They're even worse than ever now.
Well, just a few moments ago, we saw Ryan Dungey on the 450 put in an incredible ride after not even making it to the gate. So, a great effort. Tickle is fast enough to get inside the top 10. So is Tomac if they can regroup.
How about this? Alex Martin from Millville, Minnesota. Yes, the same Millville, Minnesota that hosted a round of this series a few weeks ago, and he rode well there. And of course, everyone starts to speculate, it's a home track advantage, his parents own the place. But he has backed up those results the last couple of weeks in Washington, then in upstate New York, and here he is, top 10 in Moto 1 at Southwick and leading here in Moto 2.
Well, and the soil is very similar at Millville to here. A little bit more hard pack, but there is some sand sections and the creek sections with the sand whoops. Of course, it rains quite a bit up there. They get a lot of moisture, so this type of terrain and the conditions here today, not going to be so foreign for Alex Martin. What is foreign is for him to be running up front in an AMA motocross event. He really has no experience being up front like this, but what a great moment for the 46.
What a lead he's opened up. 3.5 seconds on the first lap. And that's over Rattray and Wilson, 2 of your front runners in the series. So Martin is on the gas right now.
And
Swanepoel is fit behind Dakotas.
Yeah, and this is going to be a great battle for the overall here today because Rattray was second behind Swanepoel, and then Wilson was third. And all 3 of those riders are inside of the top 5 at the moment.
Good to see Dakotas able to salvage something here after crashing out early in Moto 1. Here he is up front in Moto 2. He is, of course, a home boy because Peabody, Massachusetts is home for him. Grew up at this track. A lot of people cheering him. There is Swanepoel in position right now, top 5. So he's got an opportunity to go out and win this moto as well.
And Jason, I believe I found out who that Yamaha rider was, the Star Racing Yamaha rider that was possibly down with Tickle and Tomac. Audette, who was 4th in the first moto, a career best, now sits way back in 33rd.
And then here is 6th, Ryan Morris. Yes, Ryan Morris back in action. Had to get hip surgery after Supercross, only returned to racing at her last event at Unadilla. And behind him, Ryan Sipes. Yes, Ryan Sipes, who we lost for a few weeks with an illness. Turned out he had a low blood sugar, changed his diet, took a month off to rest, now back in action. And here is Justin Bogle right behind him, the new kid on the block. That's NKOTB, if you're cool.
And if you're not cool.
Yeah, sorry about that. I just really hurt myself there.
Bogle was 18th the first moto and just had a spectacular first race of his career a couple weeks ago at Unadilla, but now he's getting a real taste of what the professional ranks is all about. And I remember when I moved up, you realize that in the amateur ranks, maybe racing a couple of kids that have some talent and some speed. But at this level, there's veterans in this class that are trying to earn money to pay the mortgage, buy baby shoes, you know, whatever.
He's going by Sipes, making the move. So a lot better for Bogle this time than that 18th in Moto 1, like you mentioned. Here he is. That should move him up to 7th. And behind them, the KTM of Marvin Musquian, who we have not talked about much this year. But there he is, making the move on Sipes as well. Just trust us that that's Marvin. I know the bikes are completely covered at this point. The numbers, the colors, virtually unrecognizable. But we have X-ray vision. Just take our word for it. That is Muskan, who is certainly no stranger to riding in the mud and in the sand after all his years riding in Europe. So we'll see what Marvin can do with a good start today at Southwick. Meanwhile, Alex Martin leading and pulling away. Or catch other regional action. That's right, coverage begins Sunday, September 11th with the Built Ford Tough Fox NFL pregame show, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. Dean Wilson here in the number 3 spot, Tyler Rattray second, and Alex Martin leading the way. Jimmy Dakota's fourth, Gareth Swanepoel fifth. How about this kid, Alex Martin? So far, so good. The bad news for him, countdown clock, top of the screen, 23 minutes and 2 laps left in this moto. That is going to feel like an eternity to A-Mark.
Yeah, and Alex Martin last time around was at a 2:15.1. He was a little bit quicker than Rattray, about a half a second. But this time around, it's not going to be the case because they come by. Martin's at 2:17.4, Rattray at 2:13, so quite a bit faster.
And Rattray now looking to make moves, looking to go to the lead. It's the man that won the overall at this race last year, wants to make it 2 in a row. He finished second in our first moto earlier today. He is second now. He's trying to get around Martin. And there he goes to the inside. No, Martin going to hold off. And we've mentioned this all year with Martin's team, this 11-10 Mod Squad. Full privateer effort there on a shoestring budget. He just lost the lead, though, to Rattray. Still a solid effort for the 46. But Rattray's so experienced, so strong, and so confident in these conditions.
And he is so fast. He was at 2:13.8. The next fastest lap was a 2:16 by Bogle. Everyone else is a 2:17 or higher. So basically,